Guys, it's your girl Brittany, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. This is Vlogmas Day 2, and y'all see the title. We about to talk about some que sera. Whatever will be. Does something, not something, something. Que sera. Whatever will be. Y'all know why I skip a lot of theme songs, but even though this theme song is kind of I really do like this song. But yo, this is the first week. That we ain't getting no que sera, whatever will be. Like, y'all. So because of that, y'all, I gotta share with y'all my from theory. Y'all wanna know what I hate about shows that don't really give you any answers? Is that everybody just be on what the, oh, I think this, I think that, I think this. And what I'm telling y'all, I really been on a rabbit hole about from. Like, I literally have no life. Like, for real. Like, yeah, like, for real. Like, I've been so obsessed with cracking the code of from and Fromville. Like, it's ridiculous. And the fact that they had the nerve to sit here and talk about 2026 is crazy. Like, 2025 is right around the corner. But before I get into my theory, let me just say this. I feel like the writers of From, they really did not expect this show to pop off like this. Like, they really just thought they were going to make their little show and get a few little viewers. And now that this show is actually getting popular, they like, oh, shit, like, now we got to actually do a little something because we just thought it was going to be a few of y'all, and now it's all y'all. So, yeah, y'all, let's get into my from theory. So, yeah, let's talk about it. So, during the end of the series, we were able to get a lot of answers. We realized that Julie is a story walker, as Ethan calls it. And as Julie was in her story walker thingy mabobber, she was the one that ended up throwing Boyd the rope as Boyd was trying to climb up the chimney to talk to Martin. So at first I was just like, oh, okay, but Julie being a story walker, important. We find out that Jade and Tabitha, they're reincarnated people of Miranda and Christopher. Miranda, I think that's Victor's mom's name. Miranda and Christopher. And Miranda and one of the little Ankui children are theirs from the past life of their reincarnated selves. And not as their reincarnated life as Miranda and Christopher, but their reincarnated child from back when. So, Jade was right when he told Tabitha that regardless of whatever the heck, she was gonna end up falling into that tree and come here. Because her destiny, Tabitha's destiny and Jade's destiny, is to keep coming to this place. Important. And we also find out that Smiley is back. Like the baby that, the baby that old girl was carrying. Yo, I'm so bad with names. Damn, what's that girl called? Freaking, y'all know who I'm talking about. Pregnant girl. Oh, girl, pregnant girl, she was carrying Smiley. And after she gave birth, Kimono Lady goes down into the dungeon, and Smiley, not that it was baby Smiley, it was grown adult Smiley. So Smiley didn't even go back to a baby. Smiley is back to his old form. And we find that out because Smiley and the gang basically said, F them kids. We don't know who they made this sacrifice to, but Smiley and the other From monsters, they basically said, oh, F them kids. We'll rather live forever And yeah, we gonna sacrifice our kids so we can live forever. Y'all, that's not funny, but at the same time it is. Because it's like, really, y'all ain't have nothing else to sacrifice. Like, they really said F them kids. It's just like, wow, like, y'all really said F them kids. Because no lie, the Ankui, I always wondered why the Ankui kids just look so torn up and busted. I was just like, yo, what did these kids go through where they look like this? Like, they didn't look like the From monsters. And they didn't look like the Boy in White. Like, the Ankui kids, they really look like they done been through some little some. And I was always wondering, like, what happened to these kids? And then, y'all want to know what the dumbest thing about this episode to me was? About the finale, I'll say, is that Ankui means remember. It's like, these kids don't follow these people around, terrorizing Tabitha in female dog, B-word. Only thing you wanted me to do is remember. Why you didn't say that? Why you didn't say that? They got me and everybody else thinking that Ankui is just some important thing, but you just wanted me to remember. You could have told me what I had to remember. Like it wasn't that deep for you to follow me around, touch me like Ankui. Bitch, all you had to do was say remember. Like, don't piss me off. And then the biggest thing about the finale, bro, is the man in yellow. The man in yellow that Miranda drew. Yeah, first of all, I saw some theory, and I would just shut this theory down. No lie, my opinion. Somebody said they feel like Randall is the man in yellow reincarnated. Y'all need to shut that down. Like, I get that everybody is reincarnated to versions, but honestly, I really do feel like if Randall was a reincarnation of the man in yellow, then he wouldn't be acting like this. Like, man in yellow seemed kind of, he kind of talking about a little something. And Randall, he can't even take the little bugs or whatever the things that's coming towards him. So yeah, y'all shut down the theory that Randall is the man in yellow. I don't like it. It's not right. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So the man in yellow comes, and the man in yellow was the guy on the monitor that called Jim in season 1 and told him that his wife shouldn't have dug that hole. And that guy came in and he kills Jim. You want to know what he said to Jim before he killed him? He said he tried to warn him that his wife shouldn't have dug that hole. But you want to know who he saw before the man in yellow came? And I feel like this is the most important thing of all. Julie. But not only was it not Julie, it was another version of Julie that had short hair, that had scratches on her face, and she comes to Jim and she's like, Dad, this is where it happened. We gotta go, blah, 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 blah. And then that's when the man in yellow comes and kills Jim. The way I feel about that is that, no lie, my theory is Julie tried to go back to change the past, of course, and she ended up failing, and now Julie just unlocked all of this. Julie is the reason for all of this. That's my theory. No, Julie is not the reason for Fromville and all that. Julie is just going to unlock a whole nother madness in the town because of the fact that she tried to go and change the past. Like, everything was already messed up before then, but I really do feel like Julie finding out that she's a story walker and she can change the past, well, that she can quote unquote change the past and she can see the past. I really do feel like when Ethan told her to stay away, she really did go back and she tried to change the past. And that's what unlocked all of this, you know. Future Julie just unlocked a whole nother level of BS. I also feel like Jade, when he was playing his little song around there, he also unlocked a whole nother type of mess because I correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first time that we done saw all the uncooey kids in one setting. And yeah, him unlocking that song, he probably made all the uncooey kids come. He probably made the man in yellow come. So I blame Julie and Jade for all this. Julie tried to change the past, and it's like, girl, you should have just let your man, you just should have let Jim die, because, you know, that was going to happen anyways, because Ethan told you that. Because then it's just like, what the heck is future Julie going to do? Now that future Julie is bad, what is she going to do? Go back into the town? That's about to unlock, because future Julie, she's just not going to be like, oh, damn, you know, like, future Julie is still out in the world, you know? So it's just like, she just should have listened to her brother, but she didn't. I also feel like Man in Yellow has some type of authority over the From monsters. However, I really do feel like the From monsters, they can come out in the day, but they just probably choose not to, because not like they were asleep, you know? Like when Victor went down there, not like they was resting. Like anytime they went down into the holes, not like the Froms were just down there asleep or kicking it, chilling. Like we barely seen them. We seen them once when Victor went down there and old girl said something to them like, if you keep coming down there, we gonna make you stay. And then when Smiley was born, it's just like they were just in their own little ritual. So it's just like, y'all just choose not to come out? But I feel like with Man in Yellow out, that just unlocks something new. And it's just like, Man in Yellow must have some type of authority because of the fact that he was actually bold enough to come out during the day. So it's just like, okay. And I saw a theory about the kimono lady, like she's somebody that's over them. But honestly, I really do just feel like kimono lady, she just probably there to help. Cause look, her only thing, she just took the baby and took it downstairs. Like, I'm not seeing the whole authority figure from her. Like, it gives school nurse. It gives school nurse to me. Like, oh, what do y'all need? Y'all want me to go get the baby from old girl? Yeah, I'll bring her down there. Like, yeah, that's my job to, you know, trying to manipulate Elgin. Oh! I forgot the best thing about this episode, bro. What Sarah did to Elgin had me like, no, she didn't. But the thing is, no lie, Sarah was right. Sarah's the only person in this town that knows what it's like to have this town in your head. And Elgin was solid. Elgin was just like, oh, y'all not about to let me tell on my angel, like y'all got me effed up. She said afterwards, we can go home. And that's the same thing the monsters told Sarah, and look at them. Still there. So yeah, her taking out Elgin's eye, no lie, very necessary. Excessive, but necessary, because he wasn't gonna give up, you know, his angel. And he really thought he was helping old girl, but it's just like, yeah, Shorty was on the brink of death before, you know, Boyd and them came down to save her. Like, I'm glad that she told them, you know, about the sacrifice and woo, woo, woo. Because, yeah, that's something they're learning about these people. And I'm also glad that Boyd saw it. But because it seemed like Boyd really wasn't going to believe it until he saw it. It's like he knew about it, but Boyd wanted to see it. He had to see it for him to actually understand and put things together. But y'all wanna know what's gonna piss me off? That they all gonna know what it is and they're not gonna spread it to the whole town. Everybody knows something, but they're not, like, if everybody were to put all their pieces together, then they can complete the puzzle. Because Jade cracked the bottle code. But then my only thing about the bottle tree is like, are the people that are only reincarnated able? No, because Boyd went in there and Boyd didn't die. So yeah, it's like they cracked the bottle tree code, but it's just like, okay, so who can go in and out the bottle tree? What they should do is just let people go in there one by one, and whoever died. Que sera, what will be, will be. What you mean? I was seeing people just like, oh, we need answers. We do need answers. But I really do feel like this the last few episodes, they gave us important pieces to the puzzle. But it's just like, yeah, dudes, we do need more. We do need more. And then making us wait till 2026 is OD. Like, what? But when it comes down to this show, I really do feel like this is such a good show. But I really do hope it doesn't get, like, lost. Because the writers of Lost, the writers of Lost are the writers of From. But the show Lost honestly pissed me off in so many ways. So I really hope this show doesn't start unnecessary storylines. Like, look, I just really hope when the show starts back, it starts exactly where we left off. I don't care about what happened 2 days later or 2 years later. Let's start where we left off. What is Smiley going to do? What does this mean for Julie? Jim really died, but what does Jim dying mean? Because, no lie, Miranda, apparently her reincarnated husband is Jade. So it's just like Jim dying, it's just like, yeah, I lost my husband, but my other husband's still here. So yeah, not like it's really a loss, because I still got my other mans. Oh, yo, one thing that really tickled me, that made me kind of emotional in the finale, was Victor and his dad. Like, Victor's dad assuring him, like, dude, I'm your dad and I'm not going anywhere. That tickled me. That really tickled me. And even Victor talking about burying his mom and him burying his sister. And his sister was so tiny, she barely had pieces. That kind of tickled me. But the thing is, this show made it portray like, Victor's the person that can piece this together and woo, woo, woo. But it seemed like they're kind of slowly going away from that theory, and they're putting everything on Tabitha and, Jade and Julie. And it's like, oh, pregnant girl, she literally just served her purpose. She was just there to deliver Smiley, and it's just like, hopefully she can just, we can just throw her away and she can go be with her husband. Like, their storyline, I really do feel like, I really do not understand why I don't remember her name right now. But old girl and Boyd's son, their storylines are irrelevant to me. Like, at this point, it's like, no lie, if she would have died giving birth to Smiley, it's just like, I would have been okay with that. Because it's like, clearly her only purpose was to kill Tilly and deliver Smiley. It's just like, what else is she here for? Like, is she just gonna be the person that delivered a baby of the From monsters? Because it's like, if that's the case, then kill her off. And Boyd's son, he'll get over it. And then I do like how this show is slowly but surely making Boyd lose his mind, because it's like, at first everybody looked up to Boyd, they thought he was pretty solid, and now as the show's going on and Boyd is kind of going crazy, it's just like him losing his authority is important, because him being the one that keeps everything together, if Boyd lashes out, then everybody else lashes out, and that's good for the monsters. That's good for the monsters, because it's just like, oh shit, y'all not listening to Boyd. And Boyd was the person that kind of, kept them together. So with them not trusting Boyd and Boyd losing his mind, it's easier for the monsters to come and kill these people, because it's just like, y'all lost trust in y'all leaders. So it's like, so with that being said, like I said, overall, my theory for next season is that Julie going back and trying to change the story played a very, very big role in the storyline. I really do feel like the man in yellow, he has some type of authoritative figure over them. Honestly, don't feel like Kimono Lady is really like, she just seems, like I said, she just gives school nurse, she's just there when, because where was she this whole time before she started talking to Elgin? Honestly, I really do feel like we understood what the Kui children are for, and all they want people to do is remember, and that kind of pissed me off, because, bitch, you should have just told us what you wanted us to remember instead of trying to harass us talking about some damn Kui. Like, what? I really do feel like Smiley, him coming back, Smiley about to be on go. Smiley's about to be on go. And I really do feel like Smiley's first victim is about to be Boyd. And y'all want to know what I also feel like? I really do feel like these things are going to start coming out during the daytime. And if it's not all of them, it's at least going to be the man in yellow. And I really do feel like them coming out in the daytime is gonna shake some shit up. And another thing, I really do feel like Jade's song it triggered some things in there as well. I'm glad they didn't do it in town. But I really do feel like that's another thing. Jade's song kind of triggered more things in there. Because remember when Martin told them, like, yo, there are more things to worry about than the things that come out at night. Which means there are a lot of things in the daytime that come out that y'all don't even know about. And I really do feel like Jade thinking he's smart and doing that song. It's just like, yeah, y'all cracked the code. But y'all also triggered some things that, that y'all didn't know about, that was trying to give y'all space because they know y'all going through it. But now that wall's breaking down. I know them things was like, oh, not they calling me. Yeah, now we can go get them. Like, que sera, let's play. But y'all, those are just my theories. This show is honestly very confusing for me, but I find it very, very interesting. And honestly, I might rewatch this whole thing again and then my theories might change. But as for right now, those are my theories. And like I said, I really want to put a lot of things on Julie because I really do feel like Julie is dumb enough to go back and try to change a lot of storylines that already happened. Like, if Jim was supposed to die, then Jim was just supposed to die. Like, regardless of what happened, Jim was just supposed to die. You know, her going back and trying to change it just changes everything. Like, girl, why you didn't stay in the present? Who goes back and tries to change the past? Girl, like, do you not know? Like, clearly they never listened to the theme song. Like, que sera means whatever will be. Which means whatever happens was just supposed to happen. Yo, Jim was gonna die anyways. Okay, the man in yellow was going to come and get him anyways. Jade doing that song was gonna trigger the man in yellow to come and kill Jim anyways. So you even trying to go back and try to change that, it's like, girl, you just opened another can of worms and now all these monsters like to come, they gonna kill y'all. Y'all not gonna know what to do. And at this point, it might be another apocalypse situation like what happened to Victor. All y'all about to die. Okay, but the thing is, all y'all about to die, but only a few people gonna come back in the next lifetime, like Tabitha, Jade, and honestly, I want to know who else we're gonna find out is a reincarnation. Because honestly, I want to put Elgin in that category. No lie, like Elgin is kind of strange to me, and honestly, I want to put Tilly in that category as well because Tilly was kind of strange to me. And I'm curious to figure out who else is other reincarnations of this town that was supposed to come back. But honestly, if I'm Jim, I wouldn't even be mad at the fact that I find out that my wife was married to another man before me. I'll be more pissed off at the fact, like, girl, if I wouldn't have dealt with you, I wouldn't even be in this town. This could have been somebody else. No lie, call it selfish, but if I'm Jim, that's what I'm mad about. Like, damn, you're a reincarnated person of this haunted town, which means you were gonna come here anyways. Like, if I'm Jim, I'll be like, yo, how do I become a story walker and go back to the town 20 years ago from when I met your ass so I can avoid this whole thing? Like, okay. No, but for real, let's talk about it, cause yeah, if I'm Jim, I would sit here and I would just be regretting the days where I met Tabitha and I fell in love, and I could be like, yo, I really, like, why did this have to be my life? Because this was gonna be her life regardless. And that's the thing. This was going to be her life. This was going to be Jade's life. This was probably going to be Elgin's life regardless. And if I'm Jim, I would be like, oh, shit. Like, I need to make better decisions. Like, no lie, I don't like Jim, but I felt bad for him that he had to go out like that. And we should have known that they were setting up Jim's death when he was kind of making amends with his kids and his wife. Because he ain't never wanted to be there for him and his kids and his wife. But now out of nowhere, you want to be there for your kids and your wife. We should have known his ass was about to die. Because, dude, you doing stuff you ain't never did before. And now look at you, dead. But yeah, y'all, that is my opinion, my theories about From. And like I said, I blame Jade and Julie for all this madness. It was gonna be que sera anyways, but they triggered it. They triggered it. And now, whatever will be, will be. Que sera, que sera. So in the meantime, just make sure that y'all like, wait. Y'all better leave y'all from theories down below so I can read them. Because I'm telling y'all, I've been staying up, listening, and reading all this from stuff so I can sit here and understand. Because y'all, honestly, y'all let me know, I still don't understand this Martin character. Oh my gosh, wait, let me not end the video right now, y'all, one thing I did forget is the whole Julie, Moriella, and Randall thing. I'm glad that Julie was in there and she saw them being hung up on the wall. And I'm glad that Moriella finally admitted that she wasn't okay, because it's like, yeah, Randall wilding out, he almost electrocuted himself. Julie just stupid. And Moriella, she wanted to pretend like she was okay. And it's just like, girl, you was up there hanging up on the wall like this. So I don't know what type of coping mechanisms that she have or what type of drugs that she on, but I kind of need that. No lie. Because Shorty is calm for someone that was hanging on the wall. So I was like, with yellow eyes. Because it's just like, girl, whatever Moriella is on, that's the calmness I want to be. But her finally admitting that she wasn't okay, that I like that. I like that. Because it's just like, everybody in this town wilding besides you. And yeah. But que sera, whatever will be, will be. So yeah, y'all, Vlogmas Day 2. That's my From Theory. And until the meantime, y'all let me know what the hell y'all think about Martin. Because Martin is really one of the only things that I cannot wrap my head around. Because it's just like, who is this old ass man that's still just hanging on the wall? And why has nobody saved him yet? Like, for real. Like, who is Martin and why is he still hanging on the wall? Like, somebody let me know. Like, that's not a, like, I'm guessing that's just a que sera moment, but it's just like, nah, I actually want to know. So, y'all let me know who y'all think Martin is. But until the meantime, just make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that.